Hey there everyone, this is Liferick. Welcome back to my playthrough of Veteran Odyssey. Today we're going to fight Kernanos and start exploration of the third stratum, I guess. But first we have to go fight Kernanos. We accepted that mission last time, so if you wanted to see the mission pickup, you're going to have to watch episode 23, Spiral, I think its name was. And so we go to the geomagnetic field. We're going to make our way towards the spring on the 8th floor, and I'm going to see you guys at the door entering Kernanos' room. Okay. 10th floor, as you thread through the second stratum, a voice reaches your ears. Wondering who it could be, you investigate and spy two female adventurers further in. The warrior woman Ren and the flame-haired Takta. What are they doing here? Piqued by curiosity, you consider heading in their direction to speak to them. Continue deeper into the room, we see a familiar pair. Deepest part of the second stratum, a rather dangerous place. Jungle King, a monster responsible for many deaths here on the 10th floor, dwells here. Rana has sent sacrificial lambs to try to unblock further exploration. Interesting that they picked Zarian. I hope they chose wisely. Take this. It's a medicine processed from plants deep in the forest. You'll need it. After you accept the gift, Ren shifts her gaze deeper within the forest. Kernanos, king of the jungle, is its layers nearby. Proceed with caution. In this game, there is one less N on Kernanos. Though I think the pronunciation should still be the same. Proceed with caution. If you proceed, if the forest proves too much for you, just come back here whenever you're injured. Thanks to adventurers and continue your hunt. Apparently, these guys did give me free healing. No, they didn't. I healed myself. I'm being dumb. But apparently they'll heal me. Will you heal me? Oh. Awesome. They don't fade out. I think that might be a bug or something that the designers missed. But anyways, I'm going to continue my way to Kernanos' room. Oh, it could only be... Okay, well, it's time to fight Kernanos. This fight is not scripted. I swear it to be that the game's just trying to throw as many fights as possible before we get out of the spiral. And now we can fight Kernanos. Whoa. That's interesting. Kernanos has appeared, king of the jungle. He has friends and he has attacks, and that's all I really remember about him. We're gonna, this is one of the most forgettable bosses in Etrian Odyssey for some reason. You cannot remember this guy very well. I don't think anyone can. He's very hard to remember what he does or how he does it. We just know he's easy compared to most of the other bosses we're familiar with. So we're gonna start off with a semi-basic strategy of attacking plus defender plus nothing because we're under challenge still and bravery, and see where that gets us. He summons allies. Alright, 2 Q rollers, I think those are called. He's very similar to the King Baboon in EO4, if that helps you at all. Yeah. And the Q rollers can be killed in one hit with all slash. This is kind of making the fight seem pretty easy. Kernanos, you're gonna need to throw a bone at me, because I have absolutely no idea what you're doing. I wonder if he'll attack me now. I'm gonna set up a bait just in case. And let's go ahead and throw a blaze onto Ren. No, is he gonna infinitely... If he infinitely summons these Q rollers, then we just have him. We can just eat him alive. Oh, don't do this, Kernanos. You're not that easy. When I used Tornado on you, you weren't this easy. Kernanos, what are you doing? Kernanos is weak to fire. May as well use Blaze on yourself. Oh, Kernanos! What are you doing? Don't be this easy! I guess if I wanted it to stop being this easy, I'd stop using All Slash, except that would defeat the point of fighting this boss. Like, what? Come on, game. You cannot tell me you programmed them to always summon Q-Rollers when there's no Q-Rollers around. Oh. Now I remember why this guy's so forgettable. It's because if you get him stuck in this loop, he doesn't do anything. That's hilarious. And by hilarious, I mean just bad design. Oh. And now he's dead. Maybe he has some sort of last-ditch move he's gonna use now. Oh, yeah, that probably was supposed to do something, but it didn't. What just happened? Man. Q-Roller, Kernanos. I guess it'd be Q-Roller if it were anything honest around here. Sharphorn. Man. That was some fight. I guess. Here's the exit, I suppose. Oh, that was like the easiest boss fight ever. That was easier than Fenrir. And that was easier than Hellion. And that was easier than Ocean Master Ketos. And that was easier than... Oh man. That was easier than the Hallowed Queen. Now remember why this guy's so forgettable. Anyways. I'm sorry. I just can't take that fight seriously. I don't think anyone can really take that fight seriously. It's... Kernanos, I think, is a joke. You can't... I mean, he's the easiest thing ever. Hang on a second, I'm gonna tell you guys how to get his conditional. Alright, apparently, like Fenrir, he doesn't actually have a conditional drop. He just has a rarer drop called the Royal Mane or something like that, and that will give you a good staff. I'm not sure what this one I just got is going to give us. This Sharphorn, I'm not sure what that's going to give us, but okay. The Royal Staff is like 100 attack plus 5 tech or something like that. It's pretty good, actually. I wish I had gotten it. And, Kernanos is weak to Volt, and surprisingly, I might have just gotten lucky or something, because he supposedly gains access to a one-hit KO move if both of the Q-Rollers are dead. He used it once, but he missed. And I wasn't really bugged by it anyway. So even then, like with revival items, I can still see this guy being a complete and total chump, who's like the easiest guy ever. And quite honestly, this is one of the easiest bosses in the entire Yo series. Oh well. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. I don't think Kernanos has ever given anyone any trouble. Like, maybe you'd face him and get killed once thanks to Gaze or something. I don't see anyone having any stories about Kernanos ever. I didn't have a story with Kernanos. I completely forgot what Kernanos was. And I faced him again today, and it's like, yeah, I wonder how I forgot him. It's like the easiest boss ever. But I'm sure things like that will change. Let's move on to the third stratum, the Azure Rainforest. This is when the game starts getting good, in my opinion. Like, the second stratum for me has always been that kind of wet stratum that kind of keeps you back, I think. While the third stratum is when the game starts really getting really pretty. And I mean, look at all the blue! And the red, and the yellows, and the turquoises, and it's very pretty and colorful, and it's a lot less, jungly green, dark green, dark green. I love this stratum immensely more. And the enemies are a little bit more unique, though there's a lot of repeats, and I love this stratum. We'll get more to this stratum as we go deeper into it, of course, because I don't want to waste all my material in one go. The geomagnetic field is super easy to access. It's right here, and we just use that to go ahead and sell this Sharphorn, see what we get out of it. First, we gotta sell all of the not very good stuff. Sharphorn sells for a little bit less than the Armoth's item. gives us access to the Viking and the Hindi. So it gives us access to a bow and a sword. The sword has 57 attack, strength plus 5, vitality plus 2, and the Hindi has attack plus 49, tech plus 4. I'm guessing his main is just his royal main is just a rare item that gives a really good staff. But, I find these completely underwhelming compared to that staff, but I guess we'll worry about getting that staff later. Or maybe I was reading it wrong and he does have a conditional that is required to get the royal main, but I don't think it is, so let's just completely ignore that. Because I have 10 million sword users, I think it's a little bit of a no-brainer that I should get 3 of these off the bat. Like, complete and total no-brainer. Like, here you have 57 strength plus 5, vitality plus 2 for everyone. Like, it'd be a fool not to get it, and it's really inexpensive, so I have no reason not to get it, and we get a little bit of our money back from selling the rapier, so it's all good. And other than that, we didn't gain it. Well, we got a bow too, but we'll take that. Tech plus 4 on a bow is kind of confusing. I guess it would get your paralysis chance up, perhaps, I'm not sure. It could be useful on Flora for something. I don't think it's actually useful for anything, but we'll take it. And we don't need a warp wire because we didn't use one, and let's just drop by the Rada Hall and report this mission in. He hunts for the easiest boss in Etrian Odyssey history. Yes. I'm not quite sure how your soldiers had any problems with him. Why, thank you. Thank you for your small reward. Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome too. We've placed a number of our soldiers to the task, but to tell the truth, we're unsure of their reliability. What say you? Since you were able to defeat the Jungle King, would you be willing to assist them? New mission. Oh man, we just have to make some maps of the B11th and the B12 floor. We can do it. While I don't know much about the 11th and 12th floors of the labyrinth, in the past, supposedly, there were those who ventured off into that stratum, but there are no surviving records of who they were or what they found there. Sarah asked a number of our soldiers with mapping unknown floors, but it appears the burden of investigating in new areas is too heavy for them alone. Please support them in their attempts to complete the maps of those 2 floors. Very well, we'll start exploration of the 11th floor next time, and it's a very good floor. I do like the 3rd stratum a lot, so expect me to sing its praises, especially compared to the kind of rather dull 2nd stratum we just went through. So hey there everyone, this has been Life Rick. As always, I thank you for watching. Next time we are going to begin exploration of the 3rd stratum. I'll see you guys then.